Hello everybody, welcome back to Smoky Medic Barbecue. For today's video, we are going to be doing some smoked salmon. We're going to cook this on the Weber kettle. For right now, we are just going to get this seasoned up. What I've got here is just some Kinder's salt, pepper, garlic. They just call it the blend. We're going to be putting this on there. That should pair pretty nicely. During the cook, we will be putting a teriyaki glaze on this, but that's going to be much later on. For right now, like I said, we're just going to get this seasoned up. This is just a regular store-bought salmon, nothing fancy. Just going to get this out of the package without making a mess, hopefully. Keep the wife happy. Just set this right on the tray. Take care of our garbage. So yeah, we're gonna get this seasoned up. Probably use pecan wood. We typically like pecan for salmon. It gives it a nice light smoke. Not a whole lot of trimming to do with these. That tail end from here might burn up a little bit, but if it does, we just won't eat it. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on, not too heavy, kind of be generous, but not too heavy. But yeah, we'll give that salt a chance to soak into the meat. And I will bring you back. Should have unfolded that, huh? I will bring you back when we are getting the grill fired up and getting ready to throw this on there. But yeah, we don't need no binders for this. That's got quite a bit of moisture on there. So yeah, I'll bring you back, and we'll be getting the grill going when I see you again. All right. So as you can see, we got the Weber kettle set up for indirect. We got the slow and sear. We got a little bit of unused charcoal in here, which is fine. This cook shouldn't take more than an hour, maybe an hour and 15, 20 at the most. So what I'm going to do is we've got maybe a handful of just regular Kingsford charcoal in here, our normal charcoal. We're going to start our tumbleweed and get those going. And we'll start those on one end with a piece of pecan wood. For me and the wife, at least, we do like pecan wood a lot for poultry and also for fish. It gives you a nice light smoke flavor. It's not anything too heavy, which is why we like it for those types of meats. But yeah, we're going to give those coals about 15 minutes or so to get going, and we'll dump those in there. We're not going to put any water in the water pan for this cook. I just don't feel like it's worth it. That cooks pretty quick. Usually try to keep it around 200-ish to maybe 220 at the highest if we can. I also, you'll see it when we put the grill grate in, but I put a foil sheet over the grate. It just helps with the cleanup. It's just really just to set the fish on, because the fish might stick to the grill grate without that. Also, when we put the glaze on, it'll overflow, and it does help with the cleanup a lot. So yeah, once we get to that point, I will bring you back and let you see what we got going on. But for now, we're just going to let that charcoal get going, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to throw the meat on. Okay, so these coals are ready to be dumped. So what we're going to do, like I was saying earlier, we're just going to bank these to one side. These are nice and ashed over. Just bank these to one side, let those get the rest of them going. We don't need it to be rip roaring hot in there, just hot, just enough to get the rest of the coals going. We'll get the grill grate on. I will just keep I got one chunk of pecan that I'll keep in there just to keep it warm. But for now, we're just going to close the lid up, make sure our vents are opened up, top and bottom. Let the temperature get going, give that a chance to heat up. And once that's about close to 200 or so, we'll throw the fish on. So yeah, I'll bring you back when we're ready for that. Okay, so this is about where we want it as far as temperature. We're gonna, there we go. Okay, we're gonna pop our wood on since it's nice and heated up. This is the foil I was talking about. We're gonna put this on the grate. As I was saying, it's not necessarily, it does help with the fish not sticking, but it's more, for me at least, it's more for the cleanup. It just makes the cleanup a lot easier, especially when we're using teriyaki sauce. This is still going to get plenty of smoke flavor, even with the foil on there. But yeah, we're going to put the fish on. We're going to close the lid up and let the grill do its job. Some of you may be asking, not that I have a lot of people that watch my videos, but some of you may be asking about the cover that I have on the grill. I actually had a company reach out to me. This is called the Woolly Bully. It is designed for Weber kettles. This helps to help maintain the heat without using as much fuel, so you're not using as much charcoal in the grill. Even in the warmer temperatures like we have in the summer, this is actually kind of nice. In the wintertime, this is amazing. This was given to me by the company a few months ago. In the middle of winter, up here in northern Illinois, our winters get very cold. I noticed right away my first cook with this thing on the kettle that this actually made quite a difference. So I've been using it on and off ever since. The wintertime, especially. The summertime, not as much. But in the wintertime, this is actually a very nice tool to have. But yeah, it was sent to me by the company. Um, I didn't pay anything. I'll be upfront with you. I did not pay anything. They just sent it to me and asked me if I can give them kind of a review and let them know what I thought of the product. But I will say that it does make a difference with the Weber kettles. That being said, we're going to let that fish cook, and I'll bring you back when we do a temperature check. Okay, so I just checked this off camera. This is probing at about 155, 156-ish. Color is looking really good. So we're just going to dump our sauce on here. This is close to where we want it. I usually pull it off about 160-ish. So we're just going to dump our glaze on here and get that going. So we're going to give that about 10, 15 minutes ish to set up, and we should be ready to eat here shortly. Probe this off camera. This is at about 145, 150, which is perfect. It's not going to be dry. We got that teriyaki sauce on there. I just wanted to give you guys a final look, and I'll zoom in on there just so you can see it. But yeah, that's going to be dinner. We got salmon with some teriyaki sauce. We got some brown rice and some broccoli for that. But yeah, that's what we're looking at for dinner. And I'd like to thank you for joining, and I hope to see you for the next video.